Hello, I'm going to be showing off the new stats in More Weapons. Currently using a developer build, so do not expect these items to be added. But then, let's continue. So first, we have the damage stat. Easily does 1000 damage. The damage conversion is divided by 12, which can be changed to the config. I'm going to go kill this one. There we go. This one's silent. Alright. So, you'll see it does 1000 damage each hit. Strength 1000 base strength, is a bit better than damage. Damage only affects your base damage. You want to have both stats for it to be good. So it does around 2.2 times the damage. Well, next we have critical. Now your base damage is going to be, in this case, 100. And then it's doubled by your base critical damage, and then it's also increased by 100 again, which makes it so that you do... Wow. Raining. Alright. So that you do 300 damage. Right. You also notice that there is an attack speed limit, right? Because you can hear me clicking on it. Right. Next, you have attack speed. This increases your attack speed. It says 0 damage because there's no base damage stat on this item. Because crits do have a base damage stat. These do not. So you'll see all the damage numbers popping up. Obviously, it's taking no damage. Next, we have multi-strike. This is like attack speed, but if you click once, you'll hear that it hits 10 times. Or 10 more times, sorry. Which is plus 1000%. Next, we have way too much multi-strike, which combines attack speed and multi-strike to get a ton of hits at once. You see the server just lags, so there's an armor stand, but that's purely because I'm hosting on my computer. It'll be reliant otherwise. Next, we have the Sword of Existence. Extremely high damage, strength, crit damage, and it's always crit. So, this is just to show that you can go over the integer limit. See? And the damage all do work. So, next we have this Demon Scythe. This is a test item I was making for all these items, because these were all made for this video. Or sorry, these items were made for this video to show this off. These were just items I was testing around with. That is 666, because you know base damage 666. Next we have the Blade of Ra. It has some base crit damage, or crit chance, sorry. So it will double its damage sometimes, and also has some damage and strength. So, let's see, it hits for 1160 crit, and 581 non-crit. I do have 4 more weapons here. Right. So, this is Assassin's Dagger. It's attack speed with some crit chance and crit damage. So, you see it does attack relatively fast, and hits a crit every once in a while. Next to the Giant's Armor, you'll see it has reduced attack speed, but high damage and strength. Right. And then, we have the Bleeding Staff. This is a multi-strike type item, but it has low damage. Right. This last one is attack speed multi-strike. Well, it's basically good in all fields. Oops, I killed it. Right. And now I'm going to show a demonstration of each of these against a Wither, excluding the ones that can't deal damage, like attack speed and multi-strike, and way too much multi-strike. I will show these these other weapons. So first, let me actually spawn in a Wither. thought I had. There we go. I was wondering what was wrong. And with a skull. Right. The stats for armors will be added into the games soon, but not yet. So, first we have the damage sword. Alright. Kills it pretty fast. Next we have the strength sword. Faster. And then the critical damage, critical one is going to be slower because it does less damage, obviously. And then we have the Sword of Resistance. Obviously, this is a one-tap it. This is the Demon Scythe. Yeah, the Blade of Rhea. This one has this is a relatively balanced sword in comparison to others. So, and obviously considering these damage sets are a bit unbalanced because the divider isn't much. Wow, again. Next, we have the Assassin's Blade, which is high attack speed, like I said before, and some crit chance. So, come back. There we go. Then we have the Warhammer. Come back. Oh man, let me go repair this real quick. And crits do not work on the weapons. Move. There we go. And now, lastly, the bleeding staff. And then the Dagger of Oblivion. This is going to be a bit too fast, but because of the attack speed and Pharaoh, or multi-strikes. So you can hit it because of this. Depending on how many times you crit, you can kill it. So if I do this, alright. So this is like a very overpowered sword. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, whatever. And yeah, see ya.